Right guys, so just got done uploading the last video and I haven't done a video like this with you guys in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and do some fun tech exploration. So the first thing I think we can talk about today is CUDIMM, CUDIMM. Uh, I believe they do have some pictures of CUDIMM. Let's go Asgard. I believe it's Asgard that sells it. There we go. So there's this article. There's a video on it. Not that, no. Thor. Here we go. Very, very nice looking sticks, I will say, first of all. Very, very nice looking sticks. And, yeah, guys, apparently DDR5 is reaching into the 9000s. So I've heard some reports that CUDIMM doesn't help single rank, but I personally have no idea. Like, I don't know. I don't know enough about CUDIMM to really comment too much on how it works. I just know that the idea behind CUDIM is to have an like a PCB mounted like on the DRAM stick, like on the DRAM stick's PCB, like its own clock driver. So the idea being to just repeat signals and just help signal integrity. So you know, with how DDR5, when you have certain motherboards and you have certain CPU IMCs and just certain memory speed you're targeting, and then you have signal loss and stuff like that, and signal corruption and all that, and you have errors. Um, I guess the idea would be this would prevent those kinds of errors from occurring in Y Cruncher, because the link between the IMC and the RAM will be theoretically a lot stronger. So it's quite an interesting change. Unfortunately, guys, this is not backwards compatible. Um, I've heard some individuals online have said, you know what, if you put the DIMM in your motherboard, it'll still work. But in terms of actually supporting the feature, apparently Z790, dude, you're SOL. Like this does not support CUDIM. So if you want to run 9000 plus on Z790, it's not going to happen. You need a native supporting motherboard. So I've noticed on the new AMD boards are released, if you go look at a few of them, you'll see. I wonder if the Asus ones show it, but I know the Gigabyte ones do. Um, Unbuffered. No, no, this won't show it, but Gigabyte boards do. They do. Let me find you guys a Gigabyte board. Here we go. Um, Unbuffered. It says it somewhere here. No, man. Where's it now? Literally, I could have sworn the last time I checked the Gigabyte boards page, it showed. Oh, it must have been on the actual like web page, perhaps. We could check. Can check the. Oh, this is a very nice looking motherboard, eh? This is really pretty, like that. Um, I do know these do support CUDIM. They definitely do support CUDIM. I know that for pretty much certainty. I think these boards are very, very, if you want to say advanced, like compared to the previous generations of motherboards, like these boards actually do, they do seem like a real generational upgrade because, for example, the X870 Hero has that new Nitro path, whatever, DRAM traces and 8600 plus with 8000 series processors. Oh yeah, because these are the APU ones. 8000 plus with 7000, 8200 plus with 9000. Yeah, Nitro path DRAM technology. Man, I can't believe, like, now that I want to show you guys, um, where it says it supports CUDIM, and now I can't find it. a bit silly, but yeah. Let's Google it rather. X870 supports CUDIMM. So annoying. Anyway, whatever. I don't recall exactly where I saw it, but I very vividly recall that I saw that one of the X870 board's product pages said it supports CUDIMM. I wonder if it wasn't Progenix's. I think Progenix's listing might have had it. Could have sworn. Let's see. 70 Elite. Huh? No? What? Dude. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't Gigabyte. Maybe it was MSI. Let's go back to bootware. Wait, I checked the Tomahawk. The Tomahawk's the one I was looking at. Yes, there we go. There we go. The Tomahawk, yeah. The Tomahawk supports CUDIMM, clock driver bypass. It supports that natively. So yeah, this board does. Pretty cool looking motherboard, I must say. Like for a Tomahawk series board, this looks sick. And it even gets you a postcode, dude. That's crazy. For a Tomahawk motherboard, bro. That's like, and look at this IO, dude. Look at this IO. Goodness, look at this. It's like rose gold freaking Wi-Fi 7 connectors, bro. What the hell? Anyway. Uh, okay. Alright, but yeah. Anyway, so that's the thing. Yeah, I've heard some crazy things about Arrow Lake. Let's see if any news is out on Arrow Lake. I know 5080 news is out as well. Let's go 5080 specs. Let's see what this article says. It's not going to tell us much. It's just kind of reporting it. Just kind of like reporting a rumor, but doesn't really have any exact stuff to talk about. Yeah, something with the Tai Chi doing 9200. 8,000 to 10,000. We're not far away now, guys, because it's only... What's the date today? Today is the 5th of October, and this stuff is coming out in like 2 weeks' time. Arrow Lake, so... Not the 5080, I mean, but Arrow Lake is coming out in 2 weeks' time, so... Not far now, guys, not far now. What is process size 0 nanometers? What the hell? That doesn't seem correct. 5 gigabits per that's did they change the way they measure it? I don't think so. I don't know. That's weird. I like this card. This card is cool because I think this will be a 1440p machine. I think this card will be like a really good 1440p, easily scalable, doesn't require like as much CPU resources to drive as like a 4090 does, type of thing. I think this card will do really well because it won't be hard to leverage all the cores in a 1440p workload. I think this card will be the card to buy for 1440p at $1,000 MSRP, 10% faster than the 4090. Slightly less power draw. I think that'll be completely fine. I don't see a problem with that, to be honest with you. I think I'd happily pay. This will launch about 25,000 rand. 25,000 rand for a brand new GPU that's faster than 4090 and has less power draw and runs better at 1440p. I don't see a problem with that, to be honest with you guys. And you're going to get some nice ray tracing benefits, of course, as always, because NVIDIA don't care about raster performance. They only care about their RT cores and stuff, which is fine. because ray tracing is important. But yeah, so 5080 looks pretty good. 5090 that everyone wants to upgrade to, I don't understand, dude. Like, this card is not gonna run well, like under normal circumstances. Like, you're gonna need to run this card at 4K to really like, get some of that bang for buck. Because man, to try and drive 1440p with this, like, I mean, dude, you're gonna have to have a really cracked out CPU config. Maybe like Arrow Lake with some insane clock speed and direct die going, and like some 9600 Asgard memory to try and drive this freaking 512-bit bus at 1440p, dude. Like, what the hell, man? Like, 21,000 shading processors at 1440p, man, dude. Like, bro, this thing, theoretically speaking, should run a game like COD BO6 at, like, dude, at 1440p, low settings. I mean, hypothetically, like 500 frames. Like, I mean, I'm just spitballing, but like 500, surely, like 500, maybe 550. But like, how are you gonna drive 550 frames at 1440p with any like CPU config we currently have access to? Like, I don't know. I mean, good luck. I mean, who am I to put the limitations on human endeavor? But like, I don't know, dude. This card for 1440p just seems like a bit of a waste. I mean, it's up to you guys, I guess. God bless everyone that's gonna pay $2,000 for this card, because this card will be $2,000. This card is not comparable to the 5080. The 5080, guys, is a very modest generational uplift. This card is not, like, this is not a 4090. I want you guys to understand, this is not what the 4090 would have been. This card is literally the kind of card they would not have given us under normal circumstances. I actually know why they were giving us this card. Because, like, I mean, like 16,000 versus 21,000, 512-bit bus. Okay, TMU's ROPS, those are not that much more. Tensor cores, not that much more. RT cores, L2 cache, 88 megs versus 72 megs. I mean, yeah, I mean, die size 600, unknown. Transistors, unknown. Still an O2 die, but yeah, I mean, look, this card, 32 gigs, I mean, this card is going to be a beast, but this is not going to be a conventional gaming GPU, guys, and we're hearing reports of this card hitting 600, like, base power. That means this card could draw up to like 750 to 800, guys, under, like, with an AIB profile, like an AIB Strix card, dude. Like, that is insane. That is not a gaming card under any stretch of the imagination, guys. Like, you really should not be gaming at 750 watts. Like, there's just no need. There's no amount of performance that you're going to derive from that kind of card that's going to justify the power, the extra dealing with where that heat goes, because that's going to go somewhere. And ideally, you don't want, 750 to 800 watts of heat load getting dumped into your case, because goodness, like, I mean, yeah, guys, that's a problem. I personally wouldn't bother, guys. I wouldn't buy the 5090. I'm being serious. Like, I wouldn't bother. I really wouldn't bother. If 5090 is $2,000, 5080 is $1,000, and we're talking like maybe 70% more performance in game out of the 90. Oh, that's not even gonna happen, right? The 90 might have like what? The 90 might be 50 to maybe. I want to say 60 because it's just so much bigger. But like, I don't know. I want to say probably. Nah. Actually, wait. 5080 had how many cores? 5080 had how many cores? 10,000. Dude, half. Half. Bro, this thing has half, bro. Okay, well, hold on. This is a good study as to explain to you guys why, like, look, I'm not an engineer, so I have limitations, but I'll explain to you guys why you don't just buy the biggest GPU and try and run like Warzone at high frame. It doesn't make sense because just look, okay, 21,000 processors, 10,000 roughly, right? This is this is pretty much like actually it's more. This is more than that's going more than 2 times, isn't it? Yeah, because it's 10752. So 10752 times by 2, 21 and a half. Yeah, damn, this thing is more than 2 times the amount of cores, dude. Dude, it's more than 2 times the amount of cores. It does have literally double the memory bus, which makes sense because it's gonna need it. TMUs, okay, that's actually almost double. ROPS, not really close to double. SMs, it's I mean, but it has to obviously because it's SM count is directly correlated with the core count, so it's I mean that makes sense. Tensor cores, yeah, that's about RT cores. Shit. However, 88 megs of L2, 64. So I mean, like value wise, I mean you're not getting as much L2 as you would expect from this card. I mean maybe you want a bit more. I'm not saying like I know it doesn't scale infinitely, but like I'm sure you'd want a few more megabytes. You know, if the card is literally twice the size, I mean, well, the die is twice the amount of stuff in it. So I mean, surely you'd want like at least close to 2 times the amount of L2. I mean, give us a 96 or like 100 or something. I mean, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, like this card, I just can't see this card scaling well at 1440p. Like I just don't see it happening. Um, but what do I know? What do I know, right? Um, yeah, guys, current tech release or upcoming tech releases. Um, what have we been looking at? Just motherboards, RAM, GPUs. So yeah. Let's see if maybe they uploaded a new BIOS. They gave us one like a few days ago, 7.02. Dude, I'm waiting for the like 8.0 or something where it says improved RAM compatibility, bro. Bro, waiting for that, dude. Maybe we can get 8,000 a bit easier than I don't know. But yeah, guys, just a rambling about new tech video. So yeah, guys, cheers.